On that day, went to this museum where birds and animals looks like a real, but they are actually preserved. Looks like a zoological park. The eagle shown is looks like a real. I want to take picture with this eagle. Is awesome, super cool. All the animals preserved in this museum looks great. The view of this museum is super cool and awesome. I like these turtles and snake in this museum. This is known as the Government Museum or Chennai Museum or Museum of Madras, located in Egmore. Government Museum is located in neighborhood of Chennai, Madras. Awesome view of birds kept in museum. It is started in 1851. It is the second oldest museum in India. The first Indian museum is in Calcutta. It is particularly rich in archaeologist and numismatic collection. However, I got some of the views which are awesome, super. If you like this kind of videos, just subscribe and keep. The National Art Gallery is also present in the museum. It's built in Indo-Saracenic style. It includes Raja Ravi Verma's paintings. This museum is located in Pantheon Road, Egmore. Government Museum. Some view of old style guns are here. Established in 1872, about 171 years before. Their type of museum is art museum and history museum. About 5 buildings are there to see all over the museum. The owner of the museum is Ministry of India Government Culture. I like this houses built by Jarvas and old history is written here. It's awesome cool. In 1778, Government of India and Government of India allocated some acres of land to a civil servant. Assigned ground of committee of 24, then formed a amusement park in Chennai. Many additions were included from 1864 to 1890. The view of the leopard is cool. Located close to the main gate entrance gates. This museum also has a theatrical stage where Britishers used for theatrical performance in the stage. As rich repository of finest masterpieces of art, archaeology, anthropology, and numismatics, and much more to see in this museum. If you want this kind of videos, just subscribe and keep it. Madras Museum assures to lure one and all. Spread across an area of 16.25 acres of land. Art Museum is also counted as one of the largest museums of South Asia. This museum is a very useful museum. Everyone can visit this museum in their lifetime. It's awesome, cool. Spend the whole day in this museum from morning 9 to evening 5:30. The food outside is awesome, cool in Paris. Hotel Om Prakash serves food with coffee and other beverages. It was awesome, cool. If you want to get relaxation in Chennai, go to this museum. It's awesome, cool, located in Chennai, Egmore, with family and friends, with whomsoever. The place is awesome, cool. The pot decorated in was shown is Pongal, and it has many archaeology facts. About 15 rupees per head the ticket is, and for foreigners there is separate rate, and for camera it is separate rate for photography in this museum. The government museum looks like Indiana Jones, and it has many features in this. It also looks like a zoo. The museum is a very huge complex of acres of land and built. The history of India is described in this museum. I like this child, and awesome, cool view. I'll show the view of the hawk here. The skeleton itself is very big, and many other pieces of arts are shown in this video. The museum can be kept more clean, and for the sweepers they can provide extra salary so that the museum will be clean overall. The view of the eagle is also awesome, super, and many other creatures. Just see the view of the hall, and many more are super awesome and cool. The eagle behind is, I like that eagle. So the hawk here, and many more items to see here. One of the many assets of the Chennai people is fascinating art gallery. This gallery is awesome, super, and cool, where people come and are for the art. This is one of the top museum of Chennai. It's awesome, cool. It was a different experience in this museum. You have to go live to see this museum. Different varieties of sculptures and stones and birds and animals. It is like a zoological park also. I like the view of the snakes and turtles and snakes kept in this museum, crocodiles, and there are different varieties of snakes in the bottle. There are many varieties of snakes to see in these bottles or preserved. This awesome cool view of a crocodile preserved. or different varieties of snakes which were preserved. The awesome view of the snake, preserved snake, looks like a real snake, and the birds also look real in this museum. Just have a view of these birds and zoological animals. It not only looks like a museum but also a zoological park. All the birds and animals look like a real in this museum, preserved by using techniques. The museum in this or looks like a real birds. This is cool view of the outer view of the museum. Is awesome, super and cool.